Yo. But yo, the people this Nate here.
This kid.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 159.
Wow. We out here. We really out here, man.
The hell does rain come from, man? Like, it's raining really hard out there. Well,
Hey, listen. It could be snow, brother.
It could be. And this time of year, did we ever get snow this time of year?
Yeah, last year on Easter Day, like, man, it went down that evening, bro.
I remember, too.
And it was a nice day all day. It was like in the 50s or 60s. Next thing you know, 5 inches of snow.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, chilling out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to keep the haters off me. You know what I'm saying?
Trying
to keep the devil off. As my man Big Crit would say.
You got to keep the devil off.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What's going on with you, man?
Nothing.
How you feeling?
Nothing. I'm absolutely cool. I got a free day to myself.
Woo!
The wife took the babies. They're out. They're gone. I got the teenagers to get on my nerves today.
So that means you ain't got nothing.
Nothing. It's going to be a day of 2K.
Yeah.
In division, I'm going to finish that one, too.
Okay.
But yo.
Wow, you're almost done?
Almost done.
Wow, you really been grinding it out, bro. I've barely gotten started.
What you didn't you played it, but then you went back to 2K though.
Yeah, I did, and I'll hold it. I'll hold it. The joy.
The joy.
Yeah, the joy.
Okay, all right. Well, let's start like we always do. What have you been playing? What have you been playing, bro?
Toe jamming Earl, baby. Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying?
So how is it though? You haven't.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, man. Like I literally, I think last week I sat back and played that game for a solid 8 hours, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's just fire, man. Like they kept it so true to the original. Like they updated it in all the right ways.
Okay.
And it's just such a simple game to play. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no whole bunch of rigmarole going on, man. You ain't got to do too much. Like it's all strategy and you just exploring.
Okay.
Perfect, man.
I gotta check it out because I didn't play the original to really remember.
To really know,
it was like. Yeah.
See, I don't know. So I don't know if it'll hit you in the heartstrings like that, but I do know that you like these sorts of games, like just real easy plays, the classics or whatever. And like they updated it so it looks visually stimulating, but it's such a callback to the '90s that the nostalgia is. You know what I'm saying? It pulls on the heartstrings.
Really?
Yeah, man. To make matters even worse. So after I copped it, I took a picture of the Switch, man. I sent it to you. I sent it to a couple of my cousins. I'm like, yo, y'all remember this? Immediately, they're like, oh my God, you playing Toe Jam and Earl? I'm like, yeah. They're like, how? I'm like, bro, they re-released it, man. It's on all the platforms. Everybody copped it.
Really?
Yeah, the whole squad copped, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that game was has such an impact on all of us as kids, man, that everybody was like, oh, I'm in.
So let me ask you this though: would it be the same impact if it was on the Switch? Because you're playing on the Switch. Mm-hmm. If it was on the consoles, do you think it'd be a different feeling or just
it'd be the
same thing?
Because I played on the TV. I played it undocked and I played it docked, and man, it just goes. I've been trying to get the wife to play with me because it's that kind of game where it's simple enough that anybody can play it.
Really?
Like, yeah, man. Anytime like the kids, any day that you bring the kids over, if I ever bring my Switch over, man, I'm definitely letting them play because like. They can just pick up and just go. Like there's no rules to it, man. You just walk around. That's it.
Really?
You collect presents, bro.
That's it.
That's it. You collect presents and try to find an elevator. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, it's fire.
I'm gonna check it out because the game I picked it up Friday and Khalees couldn't get off it. Was that daggone Yoshi's World?
Really?
For the Nintendo Switch. That is it's a pretty game.
Really?
If you haven't seen it, I don't know if you would like it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. But yeah, she's been playing that. I played a little bit of it last night when she got off. Actually, I had to lie to her and told her the Switch died.
Wow.
And just to get some playing. I was playing 2K, and I was kind of the end point with that, and I wanted to play Yoshi, so I picked it up and started playing that. So we got two different profiles, and she logs to her profile. And I logged into hers, and she got far last night.
Really?
Yeah, she got through like first two and a half worlds.
Wow. Okay.
And it's not easy. Down. It's not really an easy. It's a puzzle game. I think the thing I like about it though, it makes her think. How she solves things. And sometimes I help her out. And most of the time, I'll make her figure it out. And she will figure it out most of the time.
Well, I mean, me and you, we both discussed this at length on the podcast. Like, yo, I think games are excellent for teaching kids problem solving skills.
Absolutely.
Like, yo, it's amazing. I attribute a lot of like my problem solving skills as an adult to playing, video games as a young kid because you had to learn so much. And as I got older, the games progressed, became more and more challenging. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
did they come more challenging now? I still think the classic games are harder.
Nah, man. If you never played Metal Gear Solid 1
that's what I'm talking about.
So for me that was progress. Like I'm talking like from the original Nintendo playing Mario to you know what I'm saying being older and then playing like Metal Gear Solid 1. Like the challenges definitely got more and more extreme. Okay, but I definitely think that's major, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
It is because when we got into that conversation, you were telling me about Metal Gear Solid 2. When you put the controller into the other port, it was reading your memory card, all that stuff. I can imagine, young deer, that'd freak me out. It'll made you ready for higher games though, because right now at my age, I'll put a game on easy and mo. and I feel good about myself too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I was playing. But yeah, but besides that, I know you've been playing 2K. Should we even get into the fact that you got blessed with that KD?
Oh man, the blessings rain down, man. You know how it goes, bro. I mean, you got blessed too, man. I did. You caught a blessing as well. I don't know how my luck keeps panning out like this, bro.
I think it's more odds because you have been. It's superstition too, and you stick to form about what you know how you go about things, how you you know before we talk about before pod, before you open up your packs, you go play a game. Your superstition is right, and you know the God's been blessing you, man. Yeah. I'm tight about it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the fact you got KD on the first pack. I just don't.
Hey,
I don't
man.
like that.
Hey, well, I mean, what you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should have put KD in the Sonics uniform though.
You think so?
Yeah, they should have put him just at least for nostalgia reasons. Like, and
I think that's MVP KD though.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be the MVP one. So that the Thunder one, that's the right way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do just like the fact that 2K is once again just doing it every week. It's something to do in the game, and it keeps you coming back. And that's the thing about it. And the other game we're playing, Division 2, I know you say early on. We gotta get on and play too.
Yeah.
That game has got me coming back as well. Just for the gear, man. So much stuff to do. But
man, you know what though? So we ain't gonna talk about when you came for your get back.
No, see, why you gonna bring that up, man?
Yeah,
see,
because I ain't like the way that went, bro.
You didn't like the way it went.
Yeah, no, I
didn't like the way it went. What did we like? What did we make it to? Halftime?
Not even, bro.
No.
But why did you back out?
What do you mean when I back out, Kev?
It wasn't even a blowout, man.
First, what? I was down 20. You were shooting threes.
No,
okay?
you weren't down 20, man.
Yes, I was. It was like 47 to 27.
No, it was 37. It was like 20. It was like 25 to 37.
No, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Kev, I was down 20, bro.
No way.
Kev,
no way.
Listen, I know when I pressed the button. Okay?
No, I remember when you pressed the button too because it was like, yo. KD had hit a three on the right side, and then it got hot. Yeah. And then you went down. I think you might have missed a shot or whatever. I got a fast break. KD on the left side hit another three.
I was down 20, bro.
KD hit that second three,
you
bro.
You might not remember.
I immediately saw the pause.
You might not remember. You were scoring a lot of points. Okay, you might not. It got physical very quickly.
No,
because I was down 20 when it quit.
No, it didn't even get physical quick because, bro, you actually started the game out with the lead. You had me down 7-zip.
It was demoralizing because I thought I was still in the game, and then I looked up, and I was down 20.
I don't think you was down. I think I only had you down maybe like 12, bro.
Nah, Kev. I'm telling you, it was 20, and that's what it just.
I just remember hitting that three with KD, bro, and then I just saw it paused. The opponent has left the match. I was like, "What happened, man? You could have came back. It was only second quarter."
No, it was. I was 20. I got 20.
Once you saw that KD had got hot, man. I think that it just psychologically it was like, "Yo, I'm done."
Yeah, that card is just amazing.
That was before. Yeah, that was the original.
The original Pink Diamond. Yeah, I don't even have that one yet. I'm still grinding it out. I'm gonna get my team up to that point. I might get some get back here soon. I think I got a big man lineup I could try at you, but yeah, your team is just they're Thanos, man. Because we were talking trash to bring the original team out, which you did. Except you got Pink KD versus Diamond KD, and it was just not a good matchup, bro.
It was, man. Listen, you were playing much better, man.
I'm not putting the footage up this time. Y'all ain't seeing it. I didn't record it this time either, but I know I was down 20.
I don't think you were. Yeah, because listen, I'm saying I remember it being close, bro. I remember it being close.
It was close.
We were both in the 20s. I was only up by like maybe 5 points.
How many points did you have?
I think I only had 37, man. At the time that KD hit that next three, because I think you had 25, I had 27. Because I remember when we got into the 20s, bro, it was only a 5-point game.
Yeah, it got physical that second quarter.
It did, but because you started the game out on a 7-0 run, I was missing everything.
Yeah,
I couldn't hit nothing, man. You was up 7-0. I'm like, man, maybe bringing out the old squad, the old boys was a mistake.
Why you bring? Yeah, you didn't have to bring this up either.
Because you laughed at my original squad. I was like, yo, I was like, man, I'm telling you, I'm like, listen, man, just play. Don't worry about the cards or whatever. Just play, man. This is my original squad, and your squad is way better than this. You was like, oh yeah, man, they're thrashed. And I'm like, whoa. Don't get it twisted now. Like, I'll get work with this team.
First of all, I was just enjoying my evening of 2K. Yeah. All right. And then I just hear we didn't even set up a game. I got the invite. Mm-hmm. At that point, I'm like, okay, he double dog dared me, so now I have to take the challenge. I got in there, and I felt good about myself early on. I felt good. I was hitting some shots. Carl Anthony Towns was doing well, and then it was just, it got physical, man. I'm telling you, I was down 20.
I don't think you were down 20, bro. I really don't think you were. Yeah, I'm telling you, you were only down about 12, man. But it was the three, man. Like, once you saw KD come down and hit back-to-back threes, you were like, no, I'm not gonna stand for it. It was like,
well, yeah. I felt like I was down 20. If I wasn't, then I definitely apologize because I would have kept playing. I shouldn't have, but I'm not against that, bro. I will hit that button. I told you.
Now, like if it was 21 skunk and a half, I'd be like, all right, cool, I get it. But no, because it was a close game. Like I'm telling you, at the beginning of that game, bro, I was worried. I was actually worried. I went down 7-zip. I was like, oh man, I might have made a mistake.
Yeah, I just got to run more. I'm out here just running gun, man. I'm out here just passing the ball around, playing lunchtime basketball.
I mean, a lot of it is that's what it is. But like once you get more accustomed to running the pick and roll, you know what I'm saying, you'll definitely be more comfortable. You know what I'm saying, you'll have a better grip on it, and yeah, I mean, and also like the overlays. Like I showed you the overlays, that'll help a lot. Because what I noticed was like when I ran a pick and roll, a lot of times you would play off the pick and roll. I'm like, oh, I can exploit this. Because like once you play off the pick and roll, the computer automatically thinks to switch. So they're trying to play the you know what I'm saying, the ball handler. Well, if you come after the ball handler too, I know all day, like, oh, okay, I'm wide open, like out on the perimeter. So I just, like once I went down $7, like, okay, bring the cheese. Yeah. Because I was trying not to cheese KD because I'm like, this wasn't an original card that
it doesn't
I had.
Matter.
But
I appreciate the tutoring you're giving me, but I don't appreciate the fact that you're doing it and beating me like that. Like that's the second time.
But that's the thing. No, it wasn't the second, because I didn't blow you out that time, bro. Like it was a good game. Okay, it was within 5 for most of the second quarter.
Well, maybe next time,
and then I just stretched it.
I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll record it next time. Okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
I mean, you can always record it, and then what you do with the footage, you know what I'm saying? That's up to you. You know what I mean? I mean, we can play today. I'll bring out the old boy team.
No, you
can
bring out the new. No, I don't want the new team yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want the wealth.
No, the wealth. The wealth.
The wealth.
That team is loaded.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have a problem where it's like, I have so many good cards that I don't even know who to run at this point. But my only saving grace is that I don't really have to worry about contracts. Yeah. So it's like,
yeah, you get a bunch of those, like you were saying before, though. Because I remember at one point I was worried about that. Like, I'm not gonna have contracts. I gotta buy them or something. Yeah. But now I have so many. I apply them to cats. Got like 50.
Well, now it's to the point where I bust a box and it's like, I have so many contracts that I can't save or whatever. So I just have to apply them to players. Like I got that Russ. I think I got 44 games on Russ. I think I got maybe like 50 on KD just from busting the box.
Busting boxes, yeah. That's what I'm about to do too. I mean, that's what I am doing. I still got 20 in my thing, and still of all of them, a 5-game, the 4-game, and a 3-game. So I usually just apply them. But besides 2K, anything else you're playing? Toe Jam in a row?
And then a little bit of Division, man. But I don't know.
Something got to get No, what it is your time is filled with the other games, and by the time you get to Division, it feels like it's like I have to play it because I bought it. Right. You know what I mean? So that's where it comes down to. Because even I get that feeling sometimes with the Division, but I just have to just keep going and going. Yeah. And it gets better. Like I said, it gets better. We just got to party up, man.
Hey, yeah, there we go. There we go.
All right, man. So let's get into it. Sony confirms that it will stop letting GameStop and other retailers sell their PS4 download codes. They'll still do the DLC. You still can do that. But as far as games, they will not allow that to happen anymore. That's kind of big, though.
That is big, man.
That's kind of big. I wonder why they did that, though.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that they're just loading up, getting ready for like the PSN store, man. They're really trying to push that because now they got the PSN credit card. Yeah, and they're just trying to drive all that digital traffic directly through PlayStation rather than these other Did
retailers. You watch the PlayStation Now event or whatever?
I didn't.
Event? Okay.
I didn't.
It basically was a big event. Everybody, I think people got pissed off because it was like you expected it to be a normal PlayStation event type thing, and it really was like a Nintendo Direct. Really? So really, it was just like that, and they just showed some stuff. They really didn't show much. Really? But what they did show was okay. I mean, it just showed just basically their PlayStation Now service. It wasn't anything to really write home about, but I just know that like Reddit was on fire over it.
They got their hopes up.
Oh man, everybody had their hopes up, thinking they were going to show like because everyone thought that was going to be the release date of Death Stranding. Everyone thought that was going to get announced at it, but since it didn't. Everybody got upset, but I'm like, man, when it's done, it's done. Kojima will let you know. Right. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. Yeah. But as far as, Sony not allowing their digital codes to be sold anymore, what it shows to me, man, is like digital games is about to take a turn here.
Think so?
Yeah, I really do, man. Because, I mean, everything's streaming. Yeah. You got everything streaming. The physical copies is kind of like a dead thing. Like, not really dead, but like, it's really not the big thing. I mean, everything is streaming. Everything is like, if you want the game midnight, you could buy it, download it here. You can get it. And Xbox has been on that too for a while, and even Nintendo's doing that now. Nintendo's actually the first one. They're going to start discounting their digital copies as well.
Think so?
Yeah. I definitely think they're going to start doing that. But yeah, that's big for GameStop. You already know I hate GameStop, so anything to give the shaft to GameStop is cool with me. I hate GameStop. Yeah. You ever been in there lately?
No.
Bro, it's like, do you remember waterbeds and stuff? Remember that store? You ever
Yeah,
go
I
there as a
remember
kid?
waterbeds and stuff. Yeah.
That's GameStop now. That's pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah. They
it's
sell a bunch of trinkets.
just a bunch of trinkets,
Yeah.
a bunch of everything in there, man. So yeah, you go in there for anything but games.
Yeah.
And they're in there just. I think it's a nasty thing where you go into there and buy a digital code. You just buy it from the console.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so well, yeah, I'm here for it. Anything that gives the punch to the gut of GameStop, I'm here for it, man.
Right.
All right, man. So the bigger news this week. Let's go ahead, man. Borderlands 3 was announced. The trailer came out. It was a developer trailer, so it kind of showed you what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I know the first one that came out, we had talked about. We were kind of nervous because it didn't really say Borderlands 3.
Right.
And I know that Fallout 76 hate has got you so nervous that you thought it was gonna be something like that.
Well, yeah. Once they didn't just say Borderlands 3, I'm like, wait. What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch these companies, man. Like,
Yeah.
the you know what I'm saying? Devil be in the details, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know, Borderlands was my jam.
Yeah, and I remember that was your game. Like, I played Borderlands 2, but I don't think I ever finished it, man. Which is, you know, different for me. But yeah, I mean, it was a cool game. It was a cool game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
don't really like looter shooters, though, do you?
I mean, they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. I mean, I like the original Division.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I mean, I like them good enough, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Division was different than Borderlands. Borderlands had more of a story. At least you knew what was going on in Borderlands 2.
I guess Fallout could be considered a looter shooter.
It is, yeah, for sure.
And
but
I mean, I love Fallout.
you love Fallout because it's real. Because it's like real life.
Yeah, a little bit. And I mean, it's more story driven or whatever. Like, I don't remember the story. Like, I remember Handsome Jack was a guy in Borderlands, and like, I guess you were looking for. He did something to you. You were looking for him. I don't remember why, or I don't really remember the names of any of the characters.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it didn't really compel me.
Yeah. It is. The story behind it is pretty cool, though. It's one of those characters that the characters in the game actually go with you, and you actually can like Handsome Jack was like the main villain in the game, but then it's like they had a prequel to the Handsome Jack series where you kind of got to go back and see why he became who he was, and that was actually pretty cool too. But it's just a comic. It's a comedy. It's killing. It's actually kind of dark at times too.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that made it. But I think Borderlands 2 became a cult following just because it's been so long too. We're talking 9 years since Borderlands 2 came out.
Hey.
So you know it's been in development for a while. This is people got hyped for it. I'm here for it whenever it does come out. But I knew they was going to announce it at PAX, and they did. They came out. They did exactly what they should do. They said, one more thing, and they showed it. They showed that was coming, and they showed the trailer for it. So yeah, man, I'm here for it.
So
man.
first day cop.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's pre-order. I might give them $10 right now.
Is it gonna be online multiplayer, like a co-op kind of game?
Yeah, that's the way it always has been.
Okay.
Always has been, and they got the characters coming back from Borderlands 2 because Borderlands 2 kind of ended with kind of cliffhanger-ish. You didn't know what was going to happen, and this is kind of picking up from that, and then keeping that same shade art style too, which I love.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. But heck yeah, first day cop, man.
Hey,
first
man.
day cop.
I'm glad you're getting the game you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna play it.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I won't pay full price. I'll put it to you like that. You know what I mean? Like, I won't pay full price.
Yeah.
But
I'm looking for a deal too. I spent a lot of money on games lately, man.
Like, hey, about $30, man. I'm in there for that.
$30?
Yeah, $30, man. That sounds
Shoot.
right about.
Not
Right.
if it's good, because I was looking the other day. Anthem. It's $38. $38 at Best Buy. Best Buy. I'm
Price
amazed.
games come down quick, man. Division 2 was $45.
They were at $45, but it's still good.
Yeah, I mean that's not. I'm just saying the price of games comes down. $38, and that was a flash sale.
Yeah.
Hey man, nobody's playing that Anthem. I feel like Apex Legend low key got it out the paint.
I think it did too. I think they got themselves out the paint. Some people's heads are gonna roll. I see EA just fired some people too.
Did they?
Yeah, they just fired like 350 people.
That's how it's gotta go, man.
Yeah, man. EA, I don't know what the hell they did and how they dropped the ball on this game, but more importantly though, man, Best Buy. I don't understand how Best Buys are even around anymore. Seriously, like I went on my lunch break to go buy that Yoshi's game. I went in there, no one knew what I was talking about. I went to the actual game section. I was like, hey, do you guys got Yoshi's Island? I mean, Yoshi's World, I'm sorry, for Nintendo Switch. And he was like, the guy just kind of stared at me, and I said, all right. And I walked away. And I looked around, I did not see it up there. Then I went right next door, which is a Walmart. Right next door. I go in there, they had like 10 of them just sitting there.
Wow, so the GameStop people didn't even know?
No, I Best Buy.
Best Buy, oh, okay.
Yeah, Best Buy.
But even Best Buy you would think would be pretty informed.
Exactly. I mean, Best Buy is what they're around for.
Even though Target is the plug as far as games go, man.
Target is the plug.
Yeah.
I wasn't near one.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I went to Walmart of all places, picked up a salad and grabbed Yoshi's World. Man.
Hey, man, listen.
Got out of there.
Hey, listen, it's the reason why they're one of the biggest retailers, bro.
Yeah, you're right. They're in Amazon.
Yeah.
Although I didn't get any. There's no people in Walmart anymore. There's no workers. I mean, you walk in
that's
there,
very difficult, bro.
Yeah, man. Like the guy who was back there, he was chilling. He was doing something else. I got him. He got me the game. I paid for it back in the back. But when I walked to the front, literally, I see like 2 employees all the way from the back of Walmart to the front.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, that's how I gotta be.
Times have changed, man.
They have.
Times have changed so much. But yeah, Borderlands 3, I'm here for it. I know you. I could probably pull you into it too, Pauls.
Man, maybe. I mean, like I said, for the deal,
yeah,
I'm willing to try. For the deal.
All right, man. So we got a couple new consoles to talk about. Nintendo Switch is actually releasing 2 new models coming up. Wow.
Why?
I don't know. And you know the thing about it is when I bought I bought the Switch, the original, the one we both have. I knew that a new model was going to come eventually, but I didn't expect for it to be this soon. It's 2 years now?
Yeah.
So no, I take that back now. I will say that. Nintendo's good for that.
But I mean, for why? Well, I mean, the light version, I guess, okay, get the console price down.
Yeah.
Cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. But what's this like pro console that we're hearing about now?
I don't know. The only thing I can think about is that they're getting rid of the Joy-Cons and maybe not having the Joy-Cons because them Joy-Cons still $80.
I mean, like, what do you have in place of them?
Like,
maybe for the light version, I can see getting rid of the Joy-Cons and it's just...
Yeah, integrated into it.
Yeah.
Finesse, man. It's Nintendo. The Pro version, the only thing I can think of... Because what is the Nintendo Switch lacking right now that you could say it needs? Like, in your opinion.
Games. You know what I'm saying?
Besides games.
Some fire games.
Besides games.
I mean, that's really about it, man. Like, because graphics I don't really care about for the system.
Yeah.
It's fine just the way it is.
That's what I think, too.
Yeah,
I mean, the only thing I can think that they would finesse people in is to get the Pro version, make it be a 1080p screen, that little screen, and then maybe Bluetooth. You know, better battery life, I guess. I mean, I just don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it the way it is. Like, I'm not really looking for much else.
But Nintendo's going to put it out there, and we're going to buy them.
No,
not
I'm
we,
not.
but I'm
yeah,
saying
people. But yeah, people will buy them.
People will buy them.
That light version is going to do numbers.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Especially people who have been kind of on the fence. I mean, 300 is kind of pricey.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? If I can get that bad boy down about 150, 200, like, I definitely see a lot of those units moving.
Yeah. Well, shoot, you got to think about it. Their 2DS model is still $100.
Yeah.
So how would you, if you're a person, you go in the store, you're paying $100 for a 2DS versus, you know, 150, 200 for a, like I said, it's double. So yeah. They're probably about to start phasing out that the 3DS, 2DS, all that stuff. Never. They're still making games for it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the Switch's time now, man.
Yeah.
You know, especially like if they make an all handheld model that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't come with a dock or any of that stuff, like, You know what I'm saying? Tides is ready to change. Yeah,
I can see it, but yeah, they're still making games for that thing now. My daughter, Khalees, loves that damn 2DS.
Yeah.
She plays hers all the time. All right, man. Sega, they will release the Genesis Mini on September 19th.
Right.
Times are here, man. September 19th.
Here
we go. See, this is what you called for, Kev. You wanted it.
Years ago.
Okay. So not now?
I don't know if I want it now.
Price is kind of crazy.
Too many of those mini consoles have come out now. Like, the market is just a little oversaturated, and like the hype has kind of died for it. Like, nobody's talking about the mini NES. Nobody's talking about Super NES mini or whatever. That the PlayStation Mini was a flop.
Yeah, they're still sell for $30.
Yeah, it's like, yo, the time has just kind of passed or whatever. And the Sega Genesis has a very special place in my heart.
Mine too. Yeah,
but I think it's just over, man. I think that the mini console phase, they waited too long, man. You got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah, I think the one console everybody wants, the mini version, they'll never come out, is the GameCube. Like, the mini GameCube would probably be the one that...
I don't even want the mini GameCube, man. I just want the games. Just give us the games. I want the 64. Like, because I never had a 64.
Yeah, the 64.
But really, if you just give me the games, I'm good with that.
They just released those on the Switch.
Yeah, exactly. Just give me the games, and we'll keep it going from there.
Yeah. So I mean, the Sega Mini, like I said, when I first saw it, I was kind of geeked about it. Who even knew that they even had a Sega Fan Day over in Japan? They still have one every year. So they had it. That's where they announced this at. And so it's coming out September 19th. It's going to have one controller. It'll be the one controller version, comes with either $50 or $60. I can't remember, but I know the two controller version is $80.
Right.
So it's kind of pricey, in my opinion. But they just put if you can hack it, put all the games on it, I'd do it then.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to buy it if it can't be hacked. They're putting all the original Sega Genesis sounds in there and menus and everything too. So give you that little bit of nostalgic feel. Eventually, they got to figure out that you're tugging on people's heartstrings. Eventually, people will get sick of that. You know what I mean? We want some new stuff.
Yeah, no doubt.
So no doubt. I don't know. I think it's okay for them to come out with it. It's got to do the price point better.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's it. Gaming news. Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, that about wraps it up. Even though you had brought up Streets of Rage. They're doing a new Streets of Rage.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
It's cool. It's cool, man. But
okay,
like, yo, give us a proper adaptation of this game. Like, I mean, I get it that you want to stay true to the style and, you know what I'm saying, do the side scroll or whatever, but like, we move far past that. Like, update the game. Give us a proper version of this game. Like, you could do this so right as a 3D, maybe even an open world game. Like, you could really have some fire.
Yeah, but that would cost many people like lots of money too. Like, I mean, this game, the game that's coming out though, it might have taken a team of maybe 10, 11 people to do it.
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying, like, I think about like Streets of Rage. Remember back in the day, the old Grand Theft Autos, like the original Grand Theft Auto or whatever.
Ones over top.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I think that's the reason why that franchise was able to just flourish and succeed, because it's like, yo, they took it and they constantly adapted it for the times, where Streets of Rage could have been the same kind of game. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't have a Grand Theft Auto style Streets of Rage. No reason.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I mean, you remember Streets of Rage was a little bit problematic though. You know, you had the girl who was fighting and she would get hit. I mean, like, we're in a different time now, so I don't know if they would.
I mean, Grand Theft Auto, man, like, everything goes in there, bro.
Yeah, it does go down in Grand Theft.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've always been surprised when people let their kids play Grand Theft Auto.
It is a little weird, man, but hey, man, listen, dude. I guess I was a kid playing Grand Theft Auto back in the day. When Grand Theft Auto came out, I was pretty close to a teenager.
Yeah.
So yeah, it made
I can understand that. I mean, at that point, it's like maybe even being a life lesson,
right?
You know, let little kid go play and go see some things. You know. What I mean?
At that point, you know what? Like, I don't know that my parents really knew exactly what that probably was, because it was like, yo, there was nothing like that before, but I knew what to look forward
kids
to.
Know.
Yeah,
the kids know.
I mean, I knew what the heat was.
I got friends who have their, like, you know, 8, 9-year-olds playing the game.
That's crazy.
Do you know what goes on in this game?
Like, that's absolutely nuts.
Nah, you can't let him play that game, man.
Yeah, I think I was maybe like 13 or so when when did that game come out?
You can go see that in real life if you wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I'm out in these streets now.
Yeah, you can stumble upon that in real life. So you might as well, you know, dad can watch over you.
Right.
All right, man. All right, so yes, that's it. Gaming news. There ain't really much going on. I ain't got nothing else to really add to that.
Nah.
All right. So with the Lakers winning 32 games, is the GOAT talk over for LeBron?
No, man.
I meant to ask you that. I was going to ask you that. I put it in the notes here. I want to know what you thought about, because he's getting a lot of slander right now, man.
Man, people have just been waiting for him to fall, like, so that way they could point the finger or whatever. But man, come on, man. That man's body of work is solidified, brother.
Do you think he was hurt more than what we think, though?
Do I think he was hurt more than we thought?
Like his groin injury. Do you think it was worse than what, you know, he tried to come back and press a little bit to get him to the playoffs?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate to use that excuse or whatever.
I don't think it's an excuse, though.
It is kind of an excuse, man.
The excuse is when he said he broke his hand. We never heard anything else about it. After that, you know, he came out with the black electrical tape with his hand.
Right after the loss, yeah.
We never heard nothing else about it, man. Like,
I mean, but we had heard that he punched the clipboard before that or whatever. So it was like maybe they were just kind of setting us up for what was going to be said. But I don't know, man. The trainer coming out being like, oh, he came back in 6 weeks. It should have took 6 months or whatever. I was like, come on, man. Lots of people have groin injuries and they come back pretty quick. Like, yeah, like, you know.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, she should. And the thing is, too, somebody made a great point. I forget who it was, but it's like, yo, I'm sure that lady had to sign an NDA. You know what I'm saying, to be working with LeBron. So for her to release that information has to mean that he was cool with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to answer the question, though, I mean, the GOAT talk, I think it's still worthy of it. Because what brought it up to me was I saw Kobe was on a show and they asked him to rank the top 3, him, Mike, and, well, not top 3 in his opinion, him, Mike, and LeBron. He said, I want me first, Mike second, and LeBron third, you know, whatever. So
yeah, I mean,
he's supposed to say that.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you supposed to say? I mean, because it's like, yo, you can't go against yourself, especially if you're Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely.
Like, you got to be number one.
Absolutely.
You got to pay that respect to Mike. I mean, he Mike, and, you know what I'm saying, his body of work is solidified. And then LeBron, you still building your legacy, man.
Yeah,
like,
but it seems like LeBron's been kind of like the whipping boy lately.
I mean, are you really the whipping boy when you compare it to Kobe, Mike?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You're right.
It ain't like we was like, yo, man, Mark Price, who's the better Cavalier? Mark Price or LeBron?
Terrell Brandon or LeBron.
Darius Miles, I mean, he had the headbands. I don't know. Like, come on, man. Like, let's keep it real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just found it funny that he's getting a lot of, there's a lot of slander right now. LeBron slander. And I think I know he's going to remember all this.
Right.
Because he's going to retool. Something's going to happen. You know, something is going to happen. We don't, He said it too in so many posts he put out, just kind of talking. He sees people laughing, and he ain't going to forget.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
All right, man. So the question I had too was, is Magic on the hot seat? Reports that Jerry West had a laugh at the Lakers after Zubac trade, and Corey Brewer talked Paul George out of going to L.A.
Yeah, man.
It's always these different storylines. This is the part that gets me when it comes to L.A. Magic is fired, okay? Magic should be fired. Yes.
Why?
He's not done anything. He hasn't got one free agent, Kev.
I mean, he got LeBron James.
Stop. He got LA got LeBron James. Had it been the Clippers or the Lakers, they got LeBron James. That's the only reason why he went to LA. Yeah. That's the thing that kills me about Laker fans. Even some of my friends, and you got friends who are Laker fans too, they have this cockiness about us. Oh, we're the Lakers. We're going to get. You haven't got anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? You rolled Kobe's contract out and overpaid him for a lot of money, which put the team in a bad place. And now you're blessed to get the second best player or arguably best player in the league to come to your team only because you're in LA. But I don't know if any free agents are going to go. And I don't think it has anything to do with LeBron. Right. I think it's because the LA Lakers don't have no idea what the hell they're doing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That lineup just wasn't conducive to, anyone coming in and winning. And then when you look at D'Angelo Russell and how he's playing, I know it, like in LA, I don't know if he'd be that same exact player, but the way he's playing, you got like Magic looks like a dummy for trading.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
The Zubac trade, why would you trade Zubac? He was actually pretty good, man.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I guess. Magic needs to be fired.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so, Kev. He needs to be fired.
I mean, not Pelinka.
Pelinka's going to be first to go. He's going to be first. Okay. I would be surprised if Pelinka isn't fired and then Luke Walton. And then Magic will be stuck around just because I don't think they'll ever fire Magic, to be real with you. Right. Because it's Magic Johnson. We've talked about this on the podcast before. Magic probably got more pull in LA than anybody. He is the man in LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he beat HIV. So come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got that has to be on that has to be on there.
I think it's a little too early to give up on Magic or whatever. And I mean, he's made good moves. I mean, maybe some of them were both. I mean, Zubac wasn't taking
what good moves has he made, Ken?
He got LeBron James.
He did not get LeBron James. You're not giving him credit for that.
He got LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? He's got a good young core there. I do think
that he tried to trade.
I mean, LeBron wanted him traded, man. He was just trying to keep...
so Magic is a scapegoat? Yeah. Magic even came out and said it in so many words that he was the one doing it.
I mean, he got to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't have LeBron dealing with that pressure in season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta take the bullets for your guy. You know what I mean?
Legit.
Yeah, I mean, he's big enough to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's assembled a good young core or whatever.
Which he has. I agree with you on that.
And, maybe he shouldn't have got rid of Julius Randle, but come on, Zubac wasn't putting nothing over the top, bro.
Zubac was actually playing pretty well.
I mean, he's a good complementary player or whatever.
Him, though.
Man, so what? Like,
yeah, so
I mean, them guys like that. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He got a hotline.
No, you know what I'm saying? He's silly. Here, what I will say though, they get AD, all that stuff is forgiven.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, all that's forgotten.
Oh, listen, Lakers gonna retool it this summer.
Who do you think they're gonna get?
Who do you think? Man, Kyrie. I think that there's a good chance that they land Kyrie.
He's not going to the Knicks.
No, man. No, ain't nobody going to the Knicks ever.
Ever?
No, never.
You're
going to have to get up in the draft. Zion will go to the Knicks or whatever. He might even threaten to sit out if the Knicks draft him.
Watch the Lakers get the number one pick. If the Lakers get the number one pick, I would just get on the internet. The Elmo meme where there's fire around, like that's when the whole internet will just blow up because the fix is in. And I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, hey man, listen,
I am
fix
here
it up,
for it.
Man.
They gotta repay him in some way for not getting that Chris Paul deal done.
Hey man, listen, do what you got to do, I guess. But yeah, man, like Kawhi could possibly be going, even though I think he probably stays in Toronto. I mean, he got a good thing going over there. I could see AD, that trade finally getting done this summer now that they got my man the troll out of the GM seat out there.
Yeah.
What was his name? I forgot already.
I forget too.
He was a boss.
In so many ways, it was like them firing him was them saying like, bro, Dell Demps. Dell Demps. Yeah. We could have gotten AD up out of here and got some young talent.
Yeah, listen, man. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Petty King out here, man. To the day he go down, he like, nah, man.
And they had to pay him to leave.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, man, keep it petty, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably went out there like how Mike Brown went out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they caught him at Chick-fil-A, like, on fire. All right. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, cool. All right. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
But shoot, man, we got 8 games left in the playoffs. I mean, 8 games left in the season left. So we got about 2 weeks left in the season. So it's coming down to it, man. And, just thinking about it, like the Lakers just watching Bron just out there kind of going through the motions. And it goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of the year, bro. Mm-hmm. LeBron's not like this year was a wash. We knew this year was going to be hard for him, even if he really tried.
Bron out on the floor drunk.
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah, man.
Drunk on that tequila. You know what I mean? Drunk on the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that bottle going too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like, hey man, Bron care none no more.
Yeah.
And then when my man's was like, yo, I was gonna skip this game, go to Chris Bosh ceremony, but the NBA so far on my ass that couldn't do that, player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At this point, LeBron doing whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LeBron gave this league a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure,
They owe him, man. They in debt.
He empowered a lot of the players too.
Absolutely,
like
man.
people, I don't think they really.
He ruined the league a little bit, but hey,
Oh, for
man,
sure.
listen,
He
that
definitely
just means that you big enough to do it. If you know what I'm saying, if you break the game like that,
I'm rolling.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. I don't agree with it, but I'm rolling.
Yeah.
I got to roll with it. But shoot. Well, more importantly, though, so coming down the end of the season, we got KD is he still the best player in the league?
yeah, I don't think it's still, man. I think it's like, it's finally just confirmed that he is. And you can make cases for some other players, but I think that KD is definitely the most unguardable player in the league. He's the most skilled player in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the move to Golden State, like people maybe they don't want to give it up for that reason?
I definitely think that's a lot of it, and the fact that he took a
man.
reduced role to play in Golden State.
You see what he did the other night too, where he only took 8 shots.
I saw him go 12 for 13 the other night.
Well, no, the other night
crazy.
they lost. He only took 8 shots, and they think that he was doing it to prove a point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like people were really saying that he's not going to sign back.
Yeah,
and I'm like, why wouldn't he sign back? And I start realizing as the time goes on, I don't know if KD is going to re-sign back with Golden State.
I don't. That is kind of a tough call because it's like, he really doesn't have anything else to prove there. Mm-hmm. So it's like, to kind of build his legacy, he might need to get away from that team because, like, the dynasty talk, that'll all be cool or whatever. But I don't know if that really helps his legacy. You know what I mean?
But if you're KD though, do you ever wonder that team will never really be yours? You know what I'm saying? It'll always be Steph's team.
But I mean, it's pretty much. That's a double-edged sword though, because it's like, okay, so the team isn't his because Steph is homegrown. He went through the growing pains or whatever. Like, he's been with that fan base and he's been with that franchise. Mm-hmm. But it's widely accepted that KD is the best player on that team.
Know that. We know he's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and that takes some of the shine away from Steph, and it also takes some of the shine away from KD too. So it's like,
I don't think it takes away from Steph though.
Oh, it does.
I don't.
Right. If you don't think that it bothers Steph the fact that he has no Finals MVPs, like, you're wrong. That definitely has to bother him, bro. And it's like KD came in and took it back to back. Like, everybody knows that he's the best player on that team. Like, it's no question.
Yeah. When you say it like that, that does put a different spin on it.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
I mean, Steph a 3-time champion.
Because it bothered Kobe.
Yeah, no Finals MVPs, but he's a 3-time champion.
Oh, yeah, it bothered Kobe a lot.
And Steph is a humble guy. I'm sure that it's not like, something that's keeping him up at night or making him hate KD or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But I know, like, in the back of his head, it's kind of like one of it's a little chip on the shoulder.
I think it's a challenge.
Got a little chip on the dip.
Yeah. I think it's just a challenge. And I think that's what ultimately might push KD out of the nest of Golden State, is just to go out and challenge himself more. Because at this point, bro, we talk about all these storylines throughout the year, and none of them matter because we know Golden State's going to win in the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. This offseason is going to be interesting. But yeah, so getting down to it, Giannis or Harden for MVP, man, who you got?
I still got Harden, man.
You still got Harden?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the man's just been a wizard out there. He's putting up all the points. You know what I mean? And Giannis, that's no knock to him. I mean, he's had an amazing season. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it's got to be the beard for me. Yeah. It's like, he's gone through all the adversity and still been able to, come out on top. It's like CP3 went down, Capella went down. Like team, we've had new players coming in, Kenneth Faried, and Harden has figured out a way to make it all work, man. And not only is he scoring a ton of points, but it's like he's facilitating. He's playing some of the best defense that he's ever played in his career.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he's making the people around him all better. Like CP3, I don't know about that guy anymore.
CP3's done. I think he's. Nah, and the thing is, I hate him because I like him as a player. He does get a pass because he like
get
him.
A lot of passes.
He gets a lot of passes. No one talks about him. My boy Melo out here can't even get a job.
Right.
And CP3 is on teams. CP3 has never really won anything. Yeah. And he's been on some good teams too. But I think that he's probably done. The thing with Harden though is, and I don't know if it was just maybe not documented before, but it's like we hear about him so much now, how much he conditions himself. Yeah. Like I was reading an article the other day where like they say after the game he works out for an hour and a half after each game.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, man. Like he's keeping his body. And I always wonder, like, how the heck does he do it game after game, like back to backs, on the road, whatever. He's out there giving it all.
Yeah.
Besides, Devin Booker, I don't think anyone's a better scorer than Harden right now is Devin Booker's close, but Devin Booker, he scored 59 points and they lost by 30. Like, I mean, you get no
like,
peace
that's
for
nasty.
That, man.
I can't. I don't know. That's an empty stat right there.
That's because I wanted to bring that up to you when we were the Pink Diamond. Devin Booker came out. I'm like, man, I don't know if he deserves this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of got me in a little tizzy on that. But my pick, I gotta give it to Harden too. But Giannis is making a damn good case. They're the best team in the East. They're the best team in the NBA.
Still Golden State.
Well, no, I'm talking about record-wise.
Okay, yeah,
record-wise, they have the best record in the NBA. He is the best player on that team. I'm not totally sure they're not going to give it to Giannis because that's usually what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it in either way. I think it's fine. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I do think that like, bro, that point streak where he was putting up like 40 a night, bro. Like that's right. Ridiculous, man. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like just out there, just giving a 60 ball to cats too. Like, yo, just hold that.
Yeah,
I could imagine like leaving the game that night. Like, he gave us 60. Like, we'd be in a group chat. Our group chat would be on fire. Like, he gave us 60.
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do about it.
Hey.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Pain.
All right, man. Your boy, friend of the podcast, Nav. He's set to debut at the #1 album this week.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Like, now, mind you, it was a light week. I ain't gonna lie.
Light week.
It was a light week.
It's been a light month.
Yeah, it has.
It's been a light year so far.
It has been.
You know what I mean, we're reviewing. We'll get into that in the Logic album, but yikes, man! And we watched Nav review. You can check it out. I mean, shout out to him. I'm glad he did it. It sounds like more and more stories come out, man. I think we shouldn't have put that review out. We might have just waited and not did it because he's mentally a mental midget, man.
Hey, man, the more I started kind of reading about it, man, the more I kind of felt for Nav. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I personally want to apologize for that review. Because like I do feel like that was bullying.
You do?
At this point, yeah, I do. I feel like we bullied him a little bit.
Nah, we ain't
and I mean he's a grown man, but
we ain't bullying.
You know,
he just seems so happy to see the press and to get stories out. He might have been happy for the
like review. I don't like that pretzel story. That can't be true, right?
I mean, hey, bro, nobody just pulls that out their hat. How do you just pull that out? That has to be true.
Well, I started seeing a lot of copy pasta after like people started reading that interview with Nav where he was talking about like being upset that TMZ wouldn't take pictures of him outside the club and all that stuff, and he was like, man, maybe when they do start taking pictures, it'll be because say I got the #1 album. Well, it looks like you're about to get the #1 album, if they still ain't taking the pictures, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, you might as well enjoy it while you can. You know what I mean? If you're never gonna be as hot as you're never gonna be this hot in your career than what you are right now.
I mean, if you catch the right week, man, you like listen. Joe Budden had a #1.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. Nobody heard that album, but it went #1, man. He caught a soft week, man. Sometimes it's just how you got to do it.
Yeah, sometimes it does happen.
Yeah,
I'm happy for the dude that he got. Hopefully, he gets the success and the happiness he does. That he believes.
The adulation that he's looking for.
Yeah, because that dude's this is a different person to me, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah. So, anyways, all right, man. So Hov. Yeah. He sets Lil Uzi Vert free, signs him to the Roc Nation group. Man, once again, a win for Hov, man. Just out here just saving lives.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert, he just looks like he's refreshed. He got a haircut, he got a proper Caesar.
Yeah.
You already know how I feel about that. But he does like a person that's free now.
Yeah.
I wonder what Don Cannon and them were doing with him to where it got that toxic. Academics has said that Lil Uzi Vert had the worst contract in the industry.
Wow, really?
So I'm interested to see what that is, but it sounded like a slave contract. I thought Kanye had the worst one where you can't retire. But I shout out to Hov for getting him free, working the money out. He helped Wayne with his tax bill. Yo, Hov is really like out here really doing it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully we get some music, man. Hopefully,
you looking for the new Uzi?
I liked Uzi though.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked his last one. Was okay. The EXO tour.
I like him sometimes. Yeah,
I like him. I mean, I don't get to the whiny stuff very often, but the thing with him though is like even though he's one of considered mumble rappers, he's actually talking about some stuff on some things.
Could fool me, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, some of the songs are like that. And no, I will be honest with you, I wasn't always on that. You already know how I don't get down with it. I need to hear some boom bap.
Right.
And the kids were listening to it. And I was like, man, what are you talking about? And that's kind of just, read about the song. And it's like, he's talking about some stuff. But then he went back to some foolishness the next song. I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
He has some times where he talks about some things.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. All right, man. So last thing we got here, J. Cole to EP Young Thug's next album.
Scary.
The heck is this about?
Like, man I guess Cole is like on his philanthropic vibes now.
Man, this is where I look for you to help me understand this. Okay, because this is what pisses me off about hip hop nowadays is. I get it. You have different types of rappers, but Cole is like a wordsmith, right?
Right.
Why is he mixing it up with Young Thug, man?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to make himself available to the hip hop community. Like, man,
Young Thug is hip hop, Kev?
Yeah. Why not?
Gosh.
Why not? I know Cole, he came out and said something about, he didn't really like the whole platinum with no features thing or whatever, made him feel like maybe he was trying to insulate himself or like, he was an elitist as far as like the rappers go. So, I mean, so now he's just trying to, he's trying to share the wisdom that he has. And listen, I don't know where this project is going to go.
Thank you. I'm glad you finally got to that point. Thank you. Because you were filibustering it. I'm glad you finally got to it. We don't know. You don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know how this came about. Like, I don't know what to expect out of this. Yeah. I don't know. But I mean, hey, more power to them, man. They want to work together, man.
I guess,
yeah,
man.
Go for it.
The thing is, like, I'm not a Young Thug hater. I just think a lot of things he does is too sticky for me, or just try to get his name out there. Like, when he got to wear a dress, do I really believe he wanted to wear a dress?
Right.
No, man. He just wanted to be, seen some things. And the only person that gets away with that is Lil B. That's the only person I'll give the pass to doing something like that is. I'm convinced Lil B does stuff like that to get seen, but he actually has a message behind what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just pure trolling.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was what it was. He knew what he was doing. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I don't know with Young, like, after the line about his auntie, it's like,
yeah, man.
I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know anymore what's going on, man. Jeffrey is on something else.
Yeah, and they talking about him and it was on the other day. They were talking about somebody slapping somebody. I gotta get off social media.
I saw him and 2 Chainz maybe had a little static or whatever.
Well, basically it was I forget who the other dude is, and basically he was supporting 2 Chainz.
Yeah, Sauce Walker.
There you go. I don't know none of these dudes' names. I guess they're getting a lot of money too. But he was supporting 2 Chainz, and then 2 Chainz shouted him out for saying thank you. And Young Thug took privy to that as far as saying he didn't like that. Listen, the whole roundabout thing, and 2 Chainz at 50, like, stay out of it. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm sure he was
didn't look like 2 Chainz.
No, he
really
didn't. He probably was just as confused as I was.
Okay, whatever, right.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know. The whole thing was kind of dumb.
Yeah, whole game, WWE.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. You got anything else, bro?
One other thing I didn't want to talk about, man. Have you heard the Lil Nas X song, the Old Town Road or whatever? Have you heard this yet?
The country song?
I got the horses in the back. Yeah.
No, I did see. They took him off of.
What do you think about that, man?
Like, I think it kind of it's corny because the thing that's corny about it is if he says he's a country act, let him rock.
I don't think he's a country act though, man.
I don't think he's a country act either.
Yeah.
But if I think I think it's a trolling thing almost. Like he's trying to exploit the fact that you can't really tell what a genre is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like kind of how rap music
style
is kind
bending.
Yeah, poppy in some instances. I don't know, man. I see they removed his black cat real quick. They got him up out of there. I do see that. I was like, nah.
They got him out the paint pretty quick.
You get up out of here.
I guess to me it just kind of begs the question, like, what does it matter? Like, who cares? Like, if the song is popular, like, the song is popular. Ain't nothing you can do about that. You can't stop. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping. So.
Yeah, I do think that is. I think it's people's attempt at kind of just discrediting the Grammys, man. Because the Grammys will categorize things in like. Let's just say Sam Smith, he puts out an album, and because he's white, I think that sometimes they put him in a pop lane when they really could be considered R&B.
Maybe.
I mean,
he did kind of go pop.
He went pop on certain songs, but then so did some other acts too, though. Cardi B put a pop song out, but it was considered, I don't know.
Cardi B popping a lot of things.
Yeah, she do. Yeah. She pop it. Yeah. Yo, she's Teflon, bro.
Hey, man.
She's Teflon, man. Like, she's really Teflon.
Hey, man, go Cardi. Like, hey, listen, do your thing, man.
I'm not touching on that today.
No, absolutely not. Like, listen, go for it, man. Like, do your thing, man. Like, do no wrong. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. But, yo, I'm going to know. You got anything else?
No, that's it, man.
All right, man. Yo, I am Nadir.
This is Kev.
And, yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 180.
159.
59. I'm adding like 30 more.
Yeah.
Yo, but drink more water, people. Stay hydrated.
Peace.
Peace.